Hello, everyone. You know what? This is the craziest thing. I saw on the TV the other day, they got drones flying around, and they said nobody knows anything. So now we got an update. It says the contiguous of New Jersey Township wants to know what is going on with the strange lights that have been hovering in the night sky for weeks, not days, but weeks. Okay, you got strange lights hovering. I'm thinking, oh, it might be UFOs or something. So let's see what they say. It says, I'm not sure how I can get back to my residence and say that I'm satisfied from this meeting when I know that I have 180 drones that have been flying over the state of New Jersey. Perry said, following a briefing Wednesday with a representative from the Department of Homeland Security, we have no more information as to where these drones are coming from, where they are launching from, where they're landing. So I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where it's going. I don't know where it's landing. I just know it's flying around. But everybody's safe. Don't worry. It's just a drone. It's nothing to worry about. So the briefing comes as New Jersey is experiencing one or more bizarre, widespread, and extended bouts over recorded of what appears to be unknown amenities vehicles. The size of a car. There's a drone out there. There's drones out there flying. And they're the size of a car flying through the air. Nobody knows who it is, what it is, and they only fly at night. They don't fly in the day where you can see that what the thing is. They're only flying at night. That tells me somebody's trying to hide something. Somebody's trying to see what somebody else is trying to do. So let's see what it says. Now the unexplained drone sightings and the lack of information about them are prompting uncertainty and frustration from local officials and law enforcement who say agencies like the FBI and Homeland Security aren't doing enough to be transparent with the residents. So basically, hey man, I'm just say call your local authority and say, hey man, there's a drone flying over my yard. Can I get my gun and shoot it? I want to shoot this thing, but can I? You know, it's in my yard, it's in my airspace. You own airspace infinity above your house. So at Wednesday's briefing hosted by the governor's office, a representative from Homeland Security joined via Skype to speak alongside state officials, addressing local officials on the issue. He did not attend, so this guy named Murphy did not actually attend, according to local officials who were at the meeting. The FBI, which announced earlier this week that it was they're just opening an investigation into the drone, did not have a representative present. He told the news media, other than that, little information is available. Mayors in attendance at the briefing told the news that no one from state or federal agencies could directly confirm how many drones. They don't know how many. They believe it could be flying over the state, with one saying they know of at least 400 sightings. 400 sightings. And they're just investigating. While others say there could be thousands. In a Wednesday segment of a program on a TV show here, Murphy said that there could be overporting of sightings, which many residents potentially seeing the same device or mistaking other flying objects for drones. So several officials present at the briefing stated that the drones are commercial grade, but they cannot confirm whether the drones belong to U.S. companies or foreign entities. So they cannot confirm. that these drones are U.S. owned, our company U.S. owned, or some other country. They're like, we don't know where they come from. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know why they're there. We just know they're there, but we don't know why. What are we supposed to do? Shoot it down. Through the representative said Wednesday that the drones were coming from an Iran mothership off the East Coast. Pentagon quickly denied the claim. Nope, there's no mothership out there. There's no, what do they say? There's no, roughly, they say Wednesday that the drones were coming from Iranian mothership. Hey, weren't you sure about that? So there is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no called mothership launching drones towards the United States. Pentagon Deputy Press Secretary said the same day. Shortly after the meeting ended, New Jersey Assemblywoman posted online about the frustration emphasis of her belief that military intervention is the only path forward. See, there you go. Get the military out there, go chase these things, shoot one down, bring it back. Hey, let's find out what this crap is. We need to know. The people want to know. The people need to know. What's this going on with this drone? Why is the government doing anything to protect us? Come on, people. The government, we rely on them to protect us. We pay them to protect us. They charge us taxes. They take money from our paychecks. We pay sales taxes. We pay state taxes in some places. We pay federal taxes. They take Social Security from us. And they give billions to other countries, yet they can't figure out why their drones are flying around only at night, not in the day, just at nighttime. So what do you think, people? If anybody watches this, when you watch this, give me your opinion. Don't dislike it. Let me know what you think. Let's see what else we got in here. We know nothing, she wrote. The state that there is no known or credible threat and incredible misleading and inform all officials that statement. Later expressed plans to send letters to congressional leadership and the president urging answers for the community. Overwhelmingly, the feds have to take the lead here. So the federal government needs to take the lead here. So, I mean, we go out and put the law in our own hands. They might take you to court. You know that guy that defended those people on the subway up in New York? They took him to court. They said, hey, man, you shouldn't have killed this guy. This guy was going to kill other people. You should have just let him do it. You shouldn't have done anything. You shouldn't have taken the law into your own hands. Until they took him to court. They couldn't decide if he was guilty or not guilty. So, basically, he gave an interview. He said he had to do it. He had to do it. He felt that he needed to get up and help people on the subway. So here you got people on the subway, and they're scared. All these people stood up and said, we were scared. We're glad he stood up and did something. We didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. If I'm on a bus or subway or plane and there's somebody acting crazy, hey, I'm 60 years old. There's not a lot I can do. I would hope somebody would get up and seduce these people too, because there's a lot of crazy people out there. I mean, who's letting these people out the pen? Why are they letting these people out run the street? These people need someone to help them. You got people out there homeless. You got people out there hungry. And our government is saying, oh, we don't have no money. You get people that go down in hurricanes in Florida, hurricanes in the Carolinas. I hear there's people still living on the streets with no homes. And it's cold now. So those people get $750. And then they didn't have enough money. But now they're giving these other countries billions of dollars to fight a war to kill other people. Something's wrong here, people. Something's very wrong. We need to figure out what's going on. So let's see what else they talk about these drones here. Let's see. I want to see. Let's see. Who else has got something to say about the drones? Let's see here. I want to know something else. Let's see. What is going on in the people all said, what's going on in the insurance industry? Next in insurance, top insurance industries issues of 22. So what is going on with property insurance market? 2025 gold insurance outlook. Well, let's see what this is about. "2025 Global Insurance Outlook, Evolving Industries, Operation Modes, and Built in that Future for Insurance." How do you like it when every 5 minutes you get a call from somebody? It's death insurance, it's this insurance, it's that insurance, it's all these insurances. But when you need to file a claim, well, the insurance don't pay for that. I go and I need medicine for my eyes. You know what they say? Well, the insurance don't pay. They said you don't. Basically, they said, you don't need that. We're not going to pay for it. It's too much money. What am I supposed to do? I had to wash my face with water. I put to wash my eyes with water just to keep them from being dry and itchy. The doctors give me what they can give, what the insurance will pay. Why are we controlled by the insurances? Why we have doctors? Why don't the doctors and the insurance be the same people? So the doctor can... You have an insurance agent sitting in this chair and the doctor sitting in this chair and you sitting in the middle. The doctor says, well, you need to do this. And the insurance says, man, no, you don't need to do that. You don't need to listen to this guy. And this guy says, you need to listen to me. But if you took both of those people and made them the same people, so the doctor runs the insurance company, probably get somewhere. Can you imagine the doctor saying, well, let me see. I can give you this medicine. No, I can't pay for it. That's too much money. Oh, I give you this medicine. Oh, you know what? It won't help you, but hey, I can still collect some money from it. See, doctors want you to take medicine. Insurance says, no, don't take that medicine. You don't need that medicine. I'm not going to pay for that medicine. Insurance is a fundamental component of economy in society. It underpins progress and helps power humanity forward, more security. However, the risk averse natural of insurance cultures and their focus on underwriting margins have generally reinforced a restrained peace in terms of own evaluation and, oh my God, this has often resulted in unsustainable or non-parental sponsors to less predictable spikes or dips. Oh, they're talking about how much money that carriers since 2007 in the first quarter, 2024, the highest first quarter sales. Oh, yeah, this is all about the money. They make a lot of money on insurance. They make a lot of money. They pocket a lot of money. They pay out a decent amount. Most of the time, they pocketing that money. You go to work, you can't buy this for work. You can't buy that for work. You can't buy this. Well, we'll get you the part. The part is on order, they'll tell you. It's on order. We're waiting for it to come. It never comes. We have a machine that cooks garbage. Makes it sterile so we can throw it away. You know what they did? One of the boilers blew up. It's still down. We run in one boiler and we can only burn one barrel of trash at a time. You should see these things. There's big giant drums. We put a lot of garbage in it. It compresses the garbage. It cooks it with steam. It destroys all the germs and bacteria that comes with the garbage. Then we put it in the big compactor. It mashes up. They pick it up. They bury it in the dump. And that's it. This is what America does. They buy this stuff. They make this stuff. And guess what they do? They throw it in the garbage. You know how many people I see take cardboard and put it in the garbage and they're supposed to put it in the bale? Do you know how many they want? They where I work, I can't say where I work, but they recycle garbage upstairs. And everybody says, oh, look at this garbage. Oh, they're doing their part. And they're taking all this garbage and they're putting it and they're recycling. No, they're not. Because when they pick it up from upstairs, they take it downstairs, they put it all in the same compactor. And the guy says, oh, these are recycled on the yard. I said, no, they don't. It says on the sign right here. This is landfill. This goes to recycling. So everything you put in the landfill compactor goes into landfill and it gets buried. Bottles, cans, plastic, paper, cardboard. People want all this stuff. But if you recycle more today, you would pay less tomorrow. When something throws it away, like this stylus. This is metal aluminum stylus with plastic pieces. All this stuff can be remade new again. You wouldn't, I understand, man, they pump a lot of fuel out of the ground. Cars burn a lot of fuel. They burn it, they clean as they can burn it and clean it. But there's a lot of leftover residue, but there's a lot of things they make with plastic. A lot of things they can make. But if you recycle some of that plastic, you keep it from getting just reburied into it. You're saving the landfill. The thing is, a lot of stuff don't go in the landfill. It goes out on the street. It goes out on the ground. You can walk the streets of any city and you'll see trash everywhere. Where I work, I go out and pick up trash all the time because it's all over the ground because people just throw it on the ground. Driving down the road, I watch somebody throw stuff out the window. What is wrong with these people today? We gotta bring ourselves back together and be like we used to be. They said they don't want to go back in time, the old government that we have now. They said, we don't want to go back. We want to go forward. They're not going forward. They want to go back too. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go back a little bit, but it's probably a better thing. We need to go back. We need to start over. But people, we need to recycle. Please, recycle. Take your plastic, take your metal, take your paper, recycle it. You're not doing it for yourself, and do it for your kids. If you can't do it for your kids, do it for your grandkids. Yeah, I know you got grandkids, you love them little grandkids. You love your kids. You got to save our planet. But we can only do so much. They want us to do so much on all this pollution and all this stuff. But in reality is, you got a lot of countries that are not doing anything. You want to make those people stop polluting? You want to make those people recycle their garbage? But you know what? I'll be honest with you. It's got to be made somewhere. I remember when I was a kid, they used to make paper in my hometown. And then they said, oh, this stuff stinks. Put a filter in it. Put this filter, put that filter, block all this smell. Block all that carbon. They did. Then they closed a year later. They went broke. So then what they did is they took the whole factory, they disassembled it, they packed it up, put it on a boat, sent it across seas. And now guess what? They make your paper out of wood, they cook it, they make the paper, and then they ship it back here and they sell it to you. So everything that's made in other countries is brought back here for us. But yet, they say, oh, bring jobs to America. But you know what? How you going to bring jobs to America when Americans don't want to pay? People don't want to pay high prices. But people want to charge everything. They want you to buy everything. But there's no jobs here that make that stuff. Because if they did, people say, I don't want to make that for $5 an hour. I want $20 an hour. I want $30 an hour. I need to get paid big money. You pay a man big money to make your stylus pen, well, you're going to pay a lot more money for the stylus pen. But if you let the countries that says, I'll make your pen for a nickel, you're giving them people jobs too, you know. Sometimes you got to say, you know what? You got to have a little bad with the good. But if the majority of the world stays clean and you got a couple of places that don't stay clean, well, you know, they got these things called ozone eaters. It's a machine that sucks air up and cleans the air and then takes that garbage and they bury it in the ground. Back to the ground again. So I'm just rambling here. I'm just trying to create a podcast. I'm hoping this will catch on. I'd like to know some things that you want to hear about. Maybe you want to know about the insurance industry. Maybe you want to know about the drones. Maybe you just want to know why we're here. There's a lot of things we can talk about. So I want to create this podcast. I want to see where it goes. So let's go back. Let's just go see what is in the NEWS news today. So let me ask you this. What do you guys think about the current government coming in? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Like to know your opinion? Let me know. I want to know what you think about our current government. It says the Biden community roughly 1,500 sentences and pardons 39 people. He commuted. Roughly 1,500 people were commuted and pardoned 39 people. He cut off some loved ones for months. Now suspects, I don't know what that's all about. Let's see, Travis Tiemann, U.S. man found near after months in, well, let's see what this is going on here. U.S. man found wandering near Damascus after months in Syria prison. Wow. A U.S. man detained for months in a Syrian prison after entering the country on foot and describes being freed by hammer welding man. A rebel overthrew they overthrew this company. And so this man, who later identified himself as Travis, to the BBC U.S. news partner CBS, was found by a resident near the capital Damascus. It comes as rebels say they intended to close Assad's harsh prison and track down those involved in torturing or killing detainees. Wow. Says we will pursue them in Syria, and we ask countries to hand over those who fled so we can achieve justice, said rebels after Ahmed, also known as Abu, I can't say the names, footage posted on social media shows Mr. Tiemann lying on a sofa as a resident spoke to local reporters. Okay, so that's what's in that news. Let's see what else we got. Inside Assad's luxury palace. Let's see what's going on here. Inside a luxury palace, sanctuary. Wow, he has everything in here. So what do you think about dictators? I mean, they dictate the country. They rule the country. They collect what money they can live. They live like kings, and people just live however they live. What do you guys think about this? Do you think a dictation is good, or you think we should live free? You think everybody should own a gun and have a gun in their house? Should we all have a gun in our car? I think if everybody had a gun on them, people would think twice before doing harm to them. Because back in the Western days, everybody carried a gun. If you got mad at somebody or somebody got mad at you, you had a draw out. That was it. It was done. It was over. Barbaric. But, if you did carry a sidearm, everybody carried a sidearm, I think people would show more respect for each other. But, I don't carry a gun. I have one in my closet in my house, but that's it. I feel like that's why we had cops. That's why we had military. That's why we had people to protect us, so we can call them, hey, man, come get this crazy guy away from me. Hey, this guy's being obnoxious. This guy's trying to threatening to me. Hey, come on, man, give me a hand. I don't want to have to be the one to discipline these people. I don't want to have to be the one to shoot this guy. That's why I can say, hey, can you come help me? Okay, they come and they take him away. Hey, there's a guy trying to break into my house. Can you come here? Yeah, stop this guy from breaking in my house. That's why I like having that. I like having government to take on these responsibilities. So all I have to do is go to work, do my job, go home, take care of my family. But listen to this, we're back where we started. That's what we hired the government for. We hire the local authority, the federal government. We pay taxes for you to protect us. So you need to get out there and find out what's going on with those drones. You need to make sure that we are safe. Assad gang massacre leaves over 180 dead after voodoo escutcheon, says a UN and right troop Taylor Swift comes to an end. 2-year play. Well, breaking news, top stories, latest world news. Let's see what's going on here. Missing American recovered in Syria. Christmas miracle loves one story. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Off-duty police officer killed in I-15 wrong way crash north of. Well, that's a shame. Raiders players charges shown facing. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, we got another Raider guy. What do you think about the Raiders? I mean, I like the team. I just wish they'd do a little better, but I'm hoping maybe next year they'll turn things around. They fired a few coaches, but you know what? Raiders player charges shown facing misdemeanor DUI charges after a Las Vegas arrest. Oh my goodness. Las Vegas Raider football player was arrested in Las Vegas on misdemeanor driving under the influence charges and released from police custody with a court date set for April, authorities said Thursday. A 26-year-old first-year defensive end was arrested earlier Tuesday. Defense, that's the guy that defends the quarterback, I guess. I don't know. I just know that you got a guy throwing the ball. He can't throw the ball very good. He can't he can't be defended. You seen what happened to the Jacksonville player? He got a concussion. It's his third concussion. What's going on, people? I mean, football should be a good game. It should be a hard game. But you got to protect the quarterback. You can blame any and everybody you want. And if you can protect the quarterback and the quarterback can't throw the ball,